You despise the family of your upbringing. You despise your roots. You were fine growing up. You loved part of your growing up process, though there might have been issues in it. For the most part, you thought that was as good as it was going to get, and so you didn't really question it. You didn't really care. And then, as you started growing up, there were parts of it that really felt yuck, really felt bad. And so, because you were quite involved in spiritual development, in personal growth, you completely denied your upbringing. You denied all aspects of your background. It's like if you came from a cultural background such as myself. I was Nigerian, or I am Nigerian, and my family was a certain way. And there was a part of me that just completely wanted to ignore my family because there were parts of it that I saw and they felt like betrayal to see these parts of me or to see these parts of my upbringing. Things that I had trusted, people I had trusted, betraying me, dishonesty. There were just parts of it that I hated. And as a result, I chose for a period of time to completely turn my back on all of it. You may have done the same. The problem with making that choice is this. Before we carry on, I'm Rosemary, Nonny. I am the money minister. I support action-oriented spiritual people to thrive, to prosper, to make at least six figures in their life purpose work, as well as their whole life. I believe we all get to live this true design life, a life of freedom, fulfillment, financially abundant, love-drenched life, if we will claim it. Now, this area that I'm talking about here will get in the way of you claiming your true design life. Because, yes, there were parts of your background, upbringing, rubbish. They were rubbish. Some parts of it were rubbish, but not all of it. Not all of it. In the process of denying your upbringing, your family cultures and traditions and all of that, you have also denied the good parts. And some of those good parts will support you in living a life that you love, that free, fulfilled, financially abundant life. If you continually deny all of your upbringing, all of your roots, then you will always struggle to prosper. I had to come to this understanding myself, that the fact that I had denied every part of me because I'd always felt out of place, always felt at odds with my family, my extended family particularly. And it's almost like I wished I could have been brought up by a different family. I wished I could deny them completely, cast them out of my life so that I could be a new person. But you can't do that. As much as you think you are trying to do that, it is continually pulling on your strings, and you know it. So there's parts of you can see your parents in you. You can see this other part that you disliked in this person that was a member of your family, and you see it in yourself, and you try so hard to deny that it is there. You try to be the opposite of it. But because you've done this, you've also denied the good parts of you. Yes, I understand that there are parts that you don't want to assimilate into your person, but you need to actually take the time to clarify which parts of my upbringing were good for me and which parts were not. You need to make peace with the past and to recognize that both dark and light is in you. And you denying that it's there doesn't actually take it away from it being there. It just means that it continually controls you, keeps you from your true destiny, whilst you pretend it's not doing so. You pretend you can't see that you're holding yourself back from moving forward. You'll keep wondering, why do I keep hitting a particular ceiling? Why do I keep repeating certain patterns? Because you're refusing to see that a part of you inherited, okay? And if you are going to work it out of your system, you have to first and foremost own that it is in your system. And in owning it, choose again from a place of awareness. I no longer choose to show this part of me or to act in this way or to react, because that's mostly what you're doing, is reacting to parts of your past that you are trying to pretend don't exist in you. They do. You can't pretend them away. You can look them in the eye, recognize that dark and light belongs in you, accept all of it, and then choose, how do I choose to show up in the world? Having fully accepted you, and in accepting you, accepting your family, accepting how they are, how they show up. Doesn't mean you have to have them in your life all the time, no, but accepting them as they are so you can accept yourself as you are. And in accepting yourself, love yourself, and in loving yourself, allow the divine to love you, and in allowing the divine to love you, start to manifest the free, fulfilled, financially abundant, love-drenched life that you so desire. You are called to be way sure. Yes, you may even be the one that shows your family a different example of how life can be, but it starts first with you accepting what's in you already. You cannot change what you refuse to acknowledge. You can't change it. You just pretending it's not there doesn't take it away. So honey, the life you desire will be discovered as you make peace with your past and step with awareness into your true design destiny starting now. Come into evolution. This is the kind of thing I help you to see, because you will not be able to see what you're doing. You just won't. I would like to pretend that there's that it's not easy for you to identify these things because you have lived in this box for so long. You don't even know you're in a box. Yeah, you are fighting with yourself and you don't know you're fighting with yourself. Until somebody points out to you, honey, do you see that you're causing your own struggles? You won't, for the most part, know that you're doing it. You'll be going about doing your self-development work and your personal growth and your spiritual growth, and you'll keep hitting against a ceiling that you can't break through because you don't even see it. Come into evolution. I support you in deepening your intimacy with the divine and in learning, discovering how to manifest all the resources you need to live in your purpose. And some of those resources are not practical, physical things. They're things like what I'm talking about here. Because until you handle it, you won't move forward. You won't. You've already tried. You work hard. And still it feels like you keep hitting yourself against a particular ceiling and you can't get past it. Come into evolution. Come and be part of the Deliberate Millionaire Gathering. Come and wake up to where you get in your own way, but also wake up to all that you can be. There is so much more available to you. Come into evolution. It is your step one. Come into evolution. There's no mistake about you listening to this video. There's no mistake about you listening to or seeing my work. Come into evolution. Let's actually move you forward. Come into evolution. The link is around this video. It's rosemarynonny.com/evolution. You deserve the best of everything. Allow yourself to claim it. Come into evolution. rosemarynonny.com/evolution, and share this video with somebody else. Much amazing love. I look forward to doing life with you. Much love.